Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and today I'm here to tell you all about the 2018 Keystone Sprinter 353 fifth wheel den. This particular model we're going to go over is in the Ashford interior. One of my favorite parts about this RV is right back here. This is where you're going to sit down, relax, you're able to kick back, have a drink or two, and you'll see right here you have dual opposing slides really opening this space up. One of the other great things about the Sprinter is this is on a 100-inch wide body chassis. What that means for you is even though it's only an extra 4 inches than most of the RVs out there, it makes a huge difference in spaces like your hallways and right here when you have dual opposing couches, because that allows both of these to be a tri-fold sofa. If you're not familiar with the tri-fold, it is one of the most comfortable type of sleeper sofas out there, and basically the reason is what they do, instead of having your residential pull-out or having an air mattress that deflates on you, it uses the actual cushions of the sofa itself. You can see how nice and thick that is. That way your guests that'll stay over won't hate you in the morning because they will have a good night's sleep. And again, both of these fold out so you can sleep 4 adults back here. If you notice right on the back wall, you have the entertainment system, 55-inch TV front and center, sound bar there underneath, dual USB ports here as well. You also see the nice brick surround around the fireplace, which not only gives it that extra aesthetic and appeal, but is also basically a big space heater. So if it starts to get cool, you can turn that on, and if you're not paying for electric, that is free heat. You see you have storage all the way around here, good storage on both sides. Then right down below, they don't have a shelf in there, so if you have some taller items, you're able to put them in there. If you want, an extra trash can or something back here, you can do that. Additional storage up above. If you take a quick look at the ceiling, you'll notice a couple things. One, directly above you is a max air fan. That is a huge deal. If you don't want to run the AC, open up the windows, turn that on, you get an awesome cross breeze coming through here. Speaking of AC, you will notice you have your ducted AC right here. This does have a quick dump option. So, if you come in from a hot day, you want to sit down and you're only going to spend time right here, you can open those vents up, dump all the cool air right into this main room. Now right behind me here, this is the best seat in the house. This is your dual theater seating. This is a straight shot right across from the TV. You see you have dual cup holders there too. And both of these do recline. That way again, you can kick back, relax, and take a load off. So you make our way up a little bit further, you'll notice you have a slide out kitchen here too. So again, helps open that kitchen space up. Right here, you have excellent pantry storage. Take a look at that. The bottom one, again, is nice and open. So if you want to put a trash can in there, you can do that. And because there is the separation division, you can have your food up here. You don't have to worry about smells and stuff by having it all in the same pantry. Residential Samsung refrigerator. Look at that. Something just like you would have at your house because it's residential. It runs only off electric and there is an inverter that is specifically dedicated to it. That way you can keep items cold while traveling down the road. You'll see you have your drawer freezers in there as well to keep things nice and cool. But this is a huge refrigerator, which is awesome. You want a lot of cold storage, you'll be having a lot of food. That's a great place to put it. Take a look over here real quick. I love that they did this. This is awesome. It's one of the biggest seating spaces you will find in an RV when it comes to eating. You can fit 6 people here. Beautiful, solid surface tabletop. You have the bench seat across the back. Not only is this excellent if you have large family, but this is awesome for entertaining too. You can have a huge dinner here. Everyone can sit around and play games at night. I think this is cool. It looks great. You'll see they have the stone-looking pillar right here as well, your high top bar stools. Electrical outlet right here on the back side. So if you need to plug in any electronics, you can do that too. And take a look at that monster window. That lets in a ton of natural light in here and also gives you a great view out to the campsite. At night, you'll see you have some additional directional lighting there, and during the day, you also have the big skylight. But let's go back to the kitchen real quick. So we'll go right back over here. You see you have good prep space. This is all open. Again, solid surface countertops throughout. Nice clean look to it. The upgraded 3-burner cooktop, you'll see the nice grates that are on there. You have an electrical outlet off to this side as well, so you have a spot to plug in your coffee maker. LED lights here, you have LED lights throughout the coach. That way they don't put out near the heat and use a fraction of the power. Additional storage right there up top. Microwave next to that. The weight of the unit, 10,700 pounds. It's not too bad for everything you're getting in this RV. Right here is your fully functional hood with a light and fan. Right underneath, you'll see you have good additional storage right there, perfect for your pots and pans. And then you also have the oven in case you want to do some baking. Now right over here, this will probably be your main prep surface because that is where your sink is. And again, you can see not only do they have the solid surface, but they also have the underlighting. It gives it a really neat effect. If you're not into it, you can always turn it off. The switch is forward or right up here. It's nice and simple, but I personally like it. I think it is a pretty neat look. Right here, they have an industrial style high-rise faucet, make it nice and easy to wash and rinse dishes. Sink top cover, which is cutting board grade, and underneath you have your undermount single bowl stainless steel sink. I personally like having a single bowl because if you are using residential cookware, your bigger pots and pans, you can actually fit them down in there and easily be able to rinse them out. If we take a quick look underneath, you'll see you have some additional storage right there. Not huge, but it is enough room to be able to put all of your cleaning chemicals. And then over to this side here, we have some excellent storage. You see 4 full extension ball bearing drawers. So you have plenty of room for not just your silverware, but all your other utensils, heat, your hot pads, things like that. Dual electrical outlets over here. So anything else you need to plug in, electric griddle, whatever it may be, plenty of space in which you can do that. The cool storage right up top here, kind of like the top half of a hutch. I like that. They left this open with a little lip there, so it's an excellent place for spices. You can see the light right underneath to help light it up too. And then, of course, that is all additional storage. The bathroom of the 353, you'll see you have a foot flush lever toilet. It is a porcelain bowl, so it's nice and easy to clean. Right next to that, you see the large linen closet, plenty of room there for your towels and all your other bathroom goodies. And then over next to that is the tri-slide glass door. You'll see that is a one-piece residential shower. If you can take a look in there, big advantage of one piece is less chance for any kind of leaks. You see the nice seat there in case you need to sit down and shave your legs, good shelving, a hand wand, and the large skylight up top, which not only gives you headroom but also lets in a lot of additional light. Right over here, you have the mirrored medicine cabinet with storage behind that, and underneath is your sink top and vanity with a stainless steel bowl. Here in the bedroom, you have a walk-around slide-out queen bed. You'll also notice there is good storage here underneath, which is very easy to access thanks to the struts. Right over there, you will notice you also have an electrical outlet. So if you need to plug anything in, whether it's a cell phone or CPAP machine, you have a place in which you can do that. Right up front in the nose of the RV is the wardrobe. You'll see you have a shelf up top as well as the hanging rod there for plenty of hanging space and mirrors on both of the doors. Right over here, as I open this up, you'll see good storage right up top and then 3 large drawers right down beneath. Now, if you want washer and dryer in this RV, this is where it would go. You will lose this storage because you have to remove these drawers, but tucked behind there on this sidewall is where your washer and dryer prep is. So that way it is nice in the bedroom. It is quite easy to get to. At the foot of the bed, you see right up top here, again, you have additional storage, kind of the nice designer glass on there. TV hookup, so if you're one that likes to watch TV before bed, you certainly have the capability to do that. And you have a dresser right here down below for any additional clothes. Now earlier, when we started the video, I mentioned how this was a wide body chassis and you get some advantages like in the hall and out in the dual opposing slides, but this is another one. You will see these are full usable drawers. A lot of times when you have the dresser at the foot of the bed, they're super skinny drawers, you can't really fit a lot in. Not the case here. The last thing I want to touch on, if you take a look at the ceiling, you'll see this unit is equipped with a second AC. This one is purely for the bedroom, so that way at night you don't have to worry about waking up in a pool of your own sweat because this will certainly keep you cool. Now that we took a look at the beautiful inside, let's take a quick look at some of the features on the outside of the 353. We'll start up front right here. See that it does have the painted front cap. Notice how it cuts back on both sides. That's part of Sprinter's max turn technology, which allows you to get sharper angles without damaging the back of your pickup. You'll also see right here you have the mirror. That way, as you are backing up to hook up here, you can align the hitch with the kingpin nice and easy. So we scoot underneath, we'll open up this front compartment, and you can see how clean it is in here. They do a good job. You don't have a bunch of cables running all over the place. They tie them all back, good cable management. You know, it's some of the little things a lot of times that show the quality that manufacturers are putting into their units. Also, right over to the side, you do have a light in case you are hooking up or disconnecting at night. You need that extra light at night. And you have solar prep. So if you want solar, all you have to do is buy the Furion panels, plug it in right there, and it will start to trickle charge your battery. Underneath here is your spare tire. Hopefully you never have to use that, but in the event that you do, you know it's riding right down there for you. Right over to the side, you will see this unit has auto level. That is a huge feature, especially on what is considered a mid-profile fifth wheel. Generally, to get auto level, you have to spend an extra $10,000 to $15,000 on an RV, you know, over the price point of the Sprinter. So I think it's awesome it comes on there. Touch of a button to level it out. That way you can sit back and have a cocktail. You don't have to mess with it. And it has memory. So when you're done camping, you need to hook back up. It goes right back to where you dropped it off at, so you can just back your truck right up, hook up, and go. Right over here is the pass-through. You'll see it has a covered hinge, so you don't have a bunch of rust coming down your door. Magnetic here as well, so that way you can just set it and forget it. You don't have any tabs or anything that'll break off. If we take a look inside here, you'll see it is quite nice and open. You don't have plumbing running down through it. So if you do have larger, longer items, you can easily slide them in there. And then you also have the Rotocast bin right here too. So, you know, if you have some taller items, you have that little bit of extra storage there. The other cool thing about it, take a look at how thick that door is. That's nice too. A lot of your manufacturers using thinner doors, and it has quality slam latches. It's not one of them that you have to push on to get it to lock back in. You slam it, it shuts just the way it should because it uses steel components rather than your plastic ones. Right here you have an electrical outlet, great place for it. You know, it's right where you want it to be, right where you're camping. Because if you take a look, you will notice on the 353, you don't have any vents where your campsite would be. A lot of times you'll have your refrigerator vent or furnace vent, not the case here. You have all this as open space. So the electrical outlet's in a perfect spot. If you want to set up a table and a crock pot, you know, plug in your cell phone, whatever you need to do. I do like that it's right there. Also up top, talking about camp space, you need some shade, there it is, power awning. Touch of a button that rolls out, same thing to go right back in. Has an LED light strip built in, so you don't have to hang up your lights, just flip a switch, you have light at night. Also in the heads of the awning, you will see that there are speakers. That's pretty cool. That way when your awning is extended, the speakers are playing down on your campsite rather than blasting out at your neighbors. Getting into the 353 is super simple. You have 3 aluminum steps here with the rubber strips. That way, if it does rain, you'll make sure that you won't slip and fall, especially in conjunction with the foldable easy grab handle here. That ensures that you have easy entrance and egress from the RV. Also, the big advantage of aluminum is the fact it doesn't rust. If you've had an RV before and your steps are all rusted out, this is the perfect solution for you. One of the other things I love about this Sprinter is the fact this has been tested from 0 to 100 degrees and it operates perfectly. So if you're one that likes to camp later in the fall when your temperatures start to drop down and you're worried about your tanks or lines freezing up on you, this is one you don't have to worry about. Most manufacturers claim they'll have an Arctic or polar package on there, but no testing is done. You can see right here they put the sticker on there. Sprinter has gone through with a third party and actually tested it. That's a pretty big deal. If we take a look at the wheels, you have aluminum alloy wheels. Again, not going to rust out on you, less chance for corrosion. They are nitrogen filled too, so they will hold your pressure longer for you. Let's take a quick walk around to the back here. Couple nice features on the back. You'll see that you have a rear mounted ladder. That way if you need to climb up there for any kind of maintenance, you can do so. I personally recommend climbing up there at least once, probably twice a year, just for preventative maintenance. Take a look, make sure nothing has to be done. If you don't want to climb up there, or maybe you don't have the capability to do so, you can always bring it by American RV. We'll get up there and take a look for you for free. If you take a look at the center there, you will also notice that you have a backup camera prep. So if you want a backup camera, it's a lot easier to have installed. This is a pretty big fifth wheel, may not be a bad idea. By having that prep there, it's just a plug and play, so it will save you a ton of money. So we take a quick look at the off-door side, you'll see you have a nice convenient docking station right here. Go ahead and lock that guy open and take a look. You have an outside shower here with both hot and cold water access. Black tank flush there, your cable and satellite inlets, and then you also have your water inlets. This switch right here will toggle between if you want to fill the tank or run city water. So it is all one hookup, which makes it very convenient. This is the other side of the pass-through here. And then this is for your propane. You'll see you have two 30-pound tanks on there. Nice easy switch over there in the center. Last thing I want to talk about is your auto level. This is where the control is right here. You see, again, just touch of a button to level that out, which is great. And as far as controls, you'll see right here on the inside, they have everything listed. So if ever you forget how to use it, or how to use the memory to put it back, everything is right here for you, making it super convenient. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2018 Keystone Sprinter 353 fifth wheel den. This one had the Ashford interior. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.